doing out there, what we're doing, we're completely rebuilding our Volkswagen engine.
An engine that was perfectly fine, running and driving with no problems.
We don't need any fucking comments from the monkey factory, okay?
Hey, watch out, bud.
Right.
Don't be calling me that.
Well, clown factory, clown clock. We don't need no comments that way.
Hey, I speak only the truth, and everybody.
All right, we had to rebuild the motor.
Yeah, okay.
Now, anybody that has rebuilt an engine, whether it's a Volkswagen or whatever, or possibly just done any kind of mechanic work whatsoever at home, you know how greasy things can get. Do you see that?
Nasty stuff.
All right, this is all pretty much brand new stuff, and look how dirty my hands are.
Filthy.
Now, when you're rebuilding a Volkswagen engine and or other stuff that is saturated with grease, oil, slime, scumbag, trash, the most common thing that you, the DIY guy at home, are going to do is go to your local automotive parts store, and what are you going to buy, Minnie?
Oh, maybe some of that purple stuff?
No.
Something.
They wouldn't even go to that extreme. What they'd probably do is buy some of that foam, degreaser foam spray.
There you go. That stuff works?
That stuff ain't worth a shit.
Oh.
You're wasting your money. You're throwing your money in the trash. It doesn't work. But you know what? My friend Pete's here to show you something that works. That is very simple, very easy. How much did the can of that stuff cost?
$4.75.
$4.75.
$5.
And I will tell you this. If you're rebuilding a Volkswagen engine, I'm going to use that for an example, you can clean every single piece of cooling tin, metal, and whatever you need to clean with one can of this stuff.
Time for Pete's Car Smart. Pete's Car Smart. Pete's Car Smart. Where even the littlest tech tips make a big, big, big difference.
Got the can?
Yeah, I thought I'd bring it since you're going to forget because you were going to tell me to go back in there.
Now, we're not going to tell anybody what this is yet, okay? There might be some people out there that already know what it is. Let's not give the secret away until after we do it, because sometimes in life you stumble across stuff on accident. You didn't know that it would work, but when you look around in your shop or your garage and you say, fuck, I don't want to go to the store, I wonder if that will work, all of a sudden, bam, you ran across a gold mine. That's going to save you a lot of time, money, and expense. Follow me, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right, what we got here, we got some cooling tin. Now, this is a Volkswagen cooling tin that goes on top of the cylinders. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this magical stuff that we got here, shake the can. I'm going to go ahead and spray it. Now, when you see this, you're going to really, really be amazed. And I guarantee you, my friend Pete is going to change the way that you clean greasy, slimy parts. This will also work on carburetors. If you're going to rebuild your carburetor, do you see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
It'll work on anything that has grease, slime buildup in it. So we're just going to go ahead and put a nice thin coat. You see I'm not really spraying it heavy. And if you look real close, if Minnie can bring the camera over here, you can see that the grease is already, see how that white is turning to brown, watch. See that? Okay, you can see that it's already cleaning itself immediately. It's an instantaneous thing. Do you see how it's turning brownish?
I see that.
That means that it's already working. Now, one thing that you might want to do with this when you're using it is wear some gloves, because it will burn a little bit. And like I said, there's probably people out there that already know what it is before we even watch it. But that's okay. There's a lot of people that don't know what it is and is wasting a lot of money out there. Okay, so what I got here, just a little cheesy ass 87-cent brush that we bought over at a place that sells brushes that I've had for many years and still does the job.
There you go.
So, like I said, this is real time now. I want you to watch real close what happens here when we do this. I'm going to take my brush and just look at that. Can you see that, Minnie? Can you see what's going on here?
Yeah.
Now what really makes this work the quickest and easiest way, and I'm going to show you, let me get this one out of the way, is when you use water with it. Now watch this real close. I want to show you this. Let me get this cleaned off and I'll show you. And I think you're going to really be surprised once we clean it off. You're going to say, wow, I'm going to go buy some and it's going to work for me just like it did for my friend Pete. Okay, so we are now done, and all I have basically done is basically rinsed it off and gone over it. And one more thing, if you're not careful, it will strip the paint, so you want to be careful with that. Here's a little right here. Look, I got some right there, so what I'll do is I'll take my can of magic spray. Now look how it's eating it away immediately, look. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Look at that grease right there. Watch this, watch. See that grease right there? Look. Watch this. Look, see that? Watch. It's gone. Bam. You see how quick that is? Look at that. Okay, let me get this one here real quick. Watch as I scrub. Focus down under. You can see it just running off with no problem at all, just cleaning it off thoroughly. Can you see that? This is a tech tip from me, my friend Pete, to the world out there, because we all got to work together, and that's really what this is all about. And you know, not just this, but all my videos are basically about helping you, the DIY guy, out and making it easier on you to do what you got to do at home. Not just to keep your wife off your ass so you won't get bitched out, but to enjoy what you're doing while your wife's telling you what to do. Because there's a lot of guys out there that have a lot of honeydews. You know, their middle name is honeydew. Honeydew this, honeydew that. And, you know, your wife...
Do you have a honeydew list?
Hell no. I got my fucking...
out there, didn't you guys?
Ah, motherfucker. Damn it.
Anything around my house, I gotta do myself.
Yeah, that's right. You're my honey.
I'm the honey that does.
All right, so what we're talking about here is not really the honeydew list, but it's called the DIY get her done list of instead of taking 9 hours to do something, we get her done real quick. And look how clean that came out. Beautiful. Look at that. Bam, it's done. What is this magic stuff, my friend Pete? How can we get this stuff and where do we buy it? I'm starting to sound like a commercial.
Does it cost an arm and a leg? No, we told you, for about $5.
I'm starting to sound like a commercial here, okay?
You are.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, what we got here, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I don't like to advertise names and brands, but I didn't want to show you till the end of the video, and that's what I'm doing. I want to make sure that everybody watch this video, and I want you to see what this is. And this is it right here. A $5 can of oven cleaner. You don't have to get this brand, but I have found that this brand here actually works better than any other brand. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, I bought the cheap brand and it didn't work as good.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that you use gloves with this, because what happens, it makes your hands feel real gooey and slimy for about an hour or two, and it's actually eating your skin. So wear safety apparel when you're using this, and be careful out there. You saw how fast it works. It's a miracle cleaner.
Don't use it in a small room because you don't want to inhale the stuff either.
This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Look, it even took the grease off my hands. Wow.
You don't want to wash your hands.
You don't want to wash your hands with it. All right. Right there, that's your degreaser. Not that bullshit that you buy at the store that says foam spray fucking degreaser shit. That stuff's junk. It's not going to work. Don't waste your money. That's about $12 a can. When you can use 1/3 of this and have it done. Oh, look, it's even got fresh scent.
Fresh scent.
Yeah, so there you go.
Fresh scent.
See that?
There you go.
All right. We got to go. I got to get my motor done. Let's look at our parts. They should be dry by now. Yeah, look at that. You can tell. Look at this. The grease is it's gone. Look.
It's all gone. Clean.
All right. Now, right here we got some gunk in there, but You know, if we took our time and did a little bit more, we'd get that out. But I don't give a fuck. This is for my engine. It's a rat rod. I don't give a shit. Okay? So, you know, it's cleaned up. That's what you want to use. Oven cleaner. I'm rambling now. By the way, here's our carbon Gia. This is our 1962 chop, 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 get her done guy carbon Gia. We got it painted. It's color sanded book. And it's looking beautiful. And be watching for all the videos on that as we finish it out and do what we got to do to get her done. Oven cleaner. You can turn it off, baby. You're making me ramble here. Turn the fucker off.